name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing Jupiter in Scorpio. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos on many different topics, that I've decided to create several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Jupiter and Scorpio people have a powerful conscience that knows directly that which hurts them can hurt others as well. These people will usually be painfully honest because they understand that they cannot be any other way and be authentic within themselves. They fight intensely for things that they know to be right and true. They understand that the foundations of law and morality have to be the prevention, healing, and alleviation of suffering. They will actively fight for the rights of repressed minorities and underdogs of all kinds, or they may focus on the environment, working against wastage of resources, pollution, and ecological rape. Jupiter in Scorpio people's primarily focus is inward. They are explorers of the unknown realms of the psyche and dig deeply into the psychological undercurrents of the world. They like to explore the depths of the unconscious mind in their efforts to understand and rise above the lower instinctual aspects of their being. These people are driven towards great transformations of themselves and the world at large. They take an intense and uncompromising stand on the central principles of life. Not things that they believe to be true, though, rather things that they know by direct personal experience to be true. These peoples have such a powerful need to penetrate the barriers of reality and to move on to what lies beyond death. They want to break through it all, to have a personal experience of it, and to explore the hidden worlds of existence that are normally beyond reach. No matter what they face, they will forge on and are ready to face and actually enjoy tough conditions. This can possibly manifest itself as an interest in extreme outdoor activities, such as learning to develop broad-ranging abilities as a survivor in the wild. Jupiter and Scorpio people feel everything deeply, especially pain, and can exaggerate that pain out of all proportion to its cause. They make mountains out of molehills by brooding on them, looking for the very worst in others in reaction to hurts. They may view others as angry and superior in their actions, which is just a personal projection of their own self-judgments onto them. These people are intolerant of themselves, but don't want to admit to being wrong in any way to anyone, especially to themselves. Instead, they will blame others and become superior, arrogant, overbearing, and extremely sarcastic. They can become terribly unmerciful in their blaming of others. When negatively expressed, the Jupiter and Scorpio person's judgments can be so clouded with bitter emotions that they prove to be unsound. But these people will still persist to the bitter end. When positively expressed, Jupiter and Scorpio people have a flair for business and finance. Very frequently, these people will prosper because they are willing to take the trouble to dig out necessary information and to get down to the essentials, and then to bide their time until a situation is ripe for development. They gain their wealth because they so strongly desire it and expect success in all their enterprises. They have an intense faith in the power of money to breed more money and consequently more power. They have an intense self-confidence in themselves which transcends ordinary egotism. They very often believe they are destined to dominate their worlds. As with any planetary combination with Scorpio, there is the potential for drug and alcohol abuse. This often occurs with an intense desire to push out the walls of everyday consciousness through drugs, secret societies, ceremonial magical practice, and occult subjects of all kinds. The desire here is to strip away the veil which conceals nature's deeper mysteries and to discover ever greater depths of the mind and awareness. Jupiter and Scorpio people may also become preoccupied with the mystique of sex. When negatively expressed, sexual and religious impulses combine to generate a fanaticism which either represses or overexpresses the sexual impulse. When positively expressed, personal desires may be sublimated into devotion to a grand and noble idea. Self-transcendence may be the quest that is sought through and raising and redirection of the psychic forces, such as the practice of Kundalini Yoga. Jupiter and Scorpio people tend to exude an energy that other people find strangely attractive, especially people that are looking for someone to confide in. People tell the Jupiter and Scorpio person many things that are often serious enough in nature to give them a hold over the other person. In normal circumstances, the Jupiter and Scorpio person would never betray another. But that doesn't change the fact that they have a knack of conveying that you know more about the matter than they actually do. As a result of this, they are able to get people to confide in them. It's no coincidence that Jupiter and Scorpio people are often found to gravitate towards being spies, detectives, private investigators, psychiatrists, and religious extremists. Jupiter and Scorpio people are intensely emotional people, but are very capable of concealing these intense feelings from others. They will go to extremes in order to keep these feelings from being detected by others. They will not show weakness to others. They have this amazing capacity for self-control that makes them such an asset in an emergency situation. They do not crack under pressure, nor do they doubt their ability to eventually get the upper hand. They are basically the steel-nerved types of people who would make a competent surgeon, dentist, or military commander. Jupiter and Scorpio people do have one serious issue. They have the tendency to make the same serious mistake more than once. It's as if they are attracted to the same situations over and over again, proceeding with the belief that their sheer faith in themselves will overcome the situation this time around. These people are enthusiastic and shrewd by nature, intensely ambitious, and have a great yearning for power. Once they achieve these things, they usually will attempt to change conditions so completely that they can never be reversed. And so this is how they utterly destroy the old order of things. Jupiter and Scorpio people are often engineers engaged in large-scale business projects, especially dams, as well as huge drainage and sewer systems. They are also likely to excel in high government jobs, but the danger here is that they may misuse the power for their own selfish ends. Jupiter and Scorpio people are proud, sometimes haughty in nature, but they are not egotistical. Their minds are extremely subtle and capable of the most abstruse analytical reasoning. If there are two ways of approaching a problem, they can be counted on to try the most indirect one first. They believe in gentle persuasion, but if these approaches fail, they will not hesitate to crack the whip and use force if necessary. Jupiter and Scorpio people usually manage to move in social circles where power and authority are exercised. Their ability to sense money-making opportunities is quite phenomenal. They have a way of quietly noting significant but small signs of changes and waiting with great patience for the right time to make their move. Timing is their speciality, and they have a great capacity to spot investments early on that will pay big later on. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easy to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.